All right, we are live, everybody. Let me just check my audio levels here. Make sure everything is going well for the stream. I put them up a lot louder than normal. I don't know what that pip was there. I put them up a lot louder than normal because I thought maybe less mic in the shot would be cool. You know, we'll come up a little bit. But I just feel like I see a lot of YouTubers, I see like the whole microphone, and I don't even see their face. And to me, that's not what I'm going for. I'm trying to connect. So, all right. I thought I would bring it up. Boom. Yeah. Ooh, sorry here. Get this down. Okay. Ooh, family photos. I am obviously not prepared. Jumped in the seat. Okay. Here we go, though. I know what we want to talk about. I got a show planned. I spent a lot of time planning these shows. Like when I go live, I don't just go live. Like I got a game plan for you guys. I got some stuff to talk about, things to go over. Now I posted this on my channel. Now, first thing I got to do is shut off these guys. Get out of Discord. Quit Telegram. Quit Discord. There we go. And we are done. Now, FET, why am I looking at FET? Because I trade FET on and off. It's something I look at a lot. Now, here we can see a double bottom. Boom, boom, right? That's a very bullish break to the upside. Now, it completed the double bottom move. So, the double bottom again is we have like a head kind of and then the bottoms. And we bring this line to like the low bottom. I have another computer on my left. That one's off now. Okay, and then we're going to take this measured move to the top of the W and then bring it up. So actually still has more to go to reach. It's supposed to, whenever you have a double bottom or a double top, they tend to hit this point and then go up again. So that's a good sign. We have a bullish pattern that has not played out yet. Okay, first things first. We found a pattern that we like. Okay, on a larger time frame. Then I also see a cup and handle. See cup, handle. So this came down and it was a breaking wedge. I know I have like a lot of things going on, but let me show you because as it evolved, I kept adding to the trade. Yeah, I actually think this could be breaking out as we speak. It's weird. I tend to stream and then focus on a coin, and I don't know if my energy is luck. And that's another reason why I think you guys should definitely follow me. I tend to just like my energy gets me towards the coins. You call me insane. Well, because there's a lot of people that do TA, right? And they're doing TA, and but they might not know every. Like I tend to gravitate towards the action for whatever reason. You know, I want to be in the action. We have a lot of coins to go over. There's actually a lot of movement right now as we speak. With Bitcoin staying dormant here at 7,100, it gave people, you know, it just crashed, came back up. Now people feel a little more confident to trade these alts. So you gotta understand that now it's Monday afternoon and people are getting frisky. Frisky with these alts. So we're here in FET, and what you want to talk about FET is now why do I have the target here? Well, the reason why is if we could just like if you could try to block all this out from here to the right of this white line. I was looking at this and that was a flag to me. It had broken out of this fallen wedge, which is 68% chance of a break to the upside. And honestly, I don't want to say 100%, but I see these coins constantly breaking out of these falling wedges. It's my favorite pattern to play because I know I'm going to get about 5 to 10% out of the move, and I can buy here at the bottom of the trend line. I can buy here once I, sometimes I even just, up and down when it's getting closer into this wedge, either here or here. Here you might come up, maybe up like 5 or 6%, and then you might be down 1%, and then the next thing you know, you'll be way above where you were before. So you may buy the bottom of the trend line early, but if it holds that trend line, you're going to get out with profit. So, and that's not what I'm saying I do every time. I wait here, but I watch these like a hawk. And it's cool, man. Look how much you can learn here. You can learn a cup and handle. You can learn a falling wedge. You can learn a bull flag. I have 4 patterns going on inside this one pattern. And that's why I keep adding to it. Now, you could just see this went to 627 right in front of our eyes here. 635 actually on a spike. Came all the way back down to 620 and then spiked again. So it's bouncing off this. See, we had support. We had resistance here. We just, that's not, I don't even count that because it's a wick. Then we had resistance. Third time on resistance, So we hit it here, came back down. Hit it here, came back down. Now we're testing it again. This 620 region. I believe if we are to break out of that region, look, our next line of resistance is going to be here at 687. Now at 620, you're looking for 62 satoshis. You know, all you got to do is move the decimal over to the left here. 62 satoshis for 10%. Again, I should call this like the 10% show. I just go for 10% constantly. It tends to be the round number that hits. Let me just show you in real time. Look here, if you had bought the breakout, what would you have made? Wow, 21%. And I was even telling people here in this bull flag, here, 8% gains to target. This is a call I had made to a group of people that I talk with on Telegram, and it played out perfectly. Made me look really nice, made me look like I knew what I was talking about. But it's also fundamentals. You know, I wasn't going crazy. I was trading the fundamentals. We had good volume. We've had even volume on this low spike. So, and this is a 6 hour. But yeah, I'm actually thinking of taking a buy here when we break, or even on the next little dip. It's interesting, you know. I don't like to tell you guys what to do. You make your own trades. All I do is show you the setups and what's going on. I really like to make my candles fat, and like I zoom into the area I'm looking at now. And now this can be considered a bull flag. And it's like I already have it drawn a little bit, and now we're flagging here, okay? Now we're flagging. We're creating that flag. Boom. Creating that flag. So we should merge into this pattern and then break out. You know, we could be breaking out right now. We don't know. You never know. That's why trading is, you know, is a gamble. It is a game. So if we were to buy here, we are breaking out of this support line. And our next level is 687. I mean, there's nothing. Look. Have a little bit, yeah, there's nothing, man. Like, maybe right here. It's slight, though. If we go back, a lot stronger up here. Because, look, we came up. Looks like we tested it here. It was support here. We broke through. We tested it there again. So it looks like that level is definitely going to give us, we might have a little push here at 657 and then 687. Okay. And I like to range those. So if we were to get in right now at 626, 4%. So there's my 10% if we can get to 687. You know, basically your 60 Satoshi gain there. Nice little play, nice little move. You do have to go into Bitcoin and then buy this. So it's like a double risk, double whammy. You kind of have to watch this. If you want to make these trades, that's the only issue, is it's kind of a trade you need to be around. Like, you need to maybe have a football game on, or you have your laptop on your lap. Like, you can do one or two things, but you need to be watching the trade. You need to be ready to get in or get out depending on the way the trade moves. You can set your stop loss, take gain. You know, whatever. You know, honestly though, I should take that back, because we could buy right now. We could put our, see, that's a broad range for a stop loss too. So in a 10% move like this could be a hold too, a midterm hold. Like, you could buy now and just look at the long-term trend, and now we're in the first break up really on this 6 hours. So, but, and looming, remember we haven't, is this measured move, this double bottom too, which kind of puts us above, brings us to 743, give you a whole 100 Satoshi. We are up already 16% on the day. That also is something that I think about. I don't like to buy something that's already up. I like to buy something down, like Storm. You know, this could wake up back into its pattern. But, you know, I don't want to, Storm kind of is, I'm not watching it right now. I'm not playing it. There was a low RSI though. Wow. On the 4 hour. When's the last time you got a gift like that? It was back here. So just watch the RSI on a lot of these coins, guys, because, yeah, you know, if they're low, they're low. I like Atom. I wanted Atom right here at 291 on the bottom of the trend line, and look how it just follows these trends. Like, I drew this line and it's boom, and then it broke out. So it broke out, and there you have what's going on here. Now it's beginning to flag. A lot of action today on these coins. There was a lot of movement. I was super busy, and I'll explain why. But I titled data of my last live stream and this stream too. Data's in there, and the reason is I gotta show you. I was on the 1 minute chart. Okay, I had never traded the 1 minute like I had before, but you can see data's already breaking out too. I mean, and to say that after what it did, it's just absurd. Like, look, I was trying to draw fibs last night. I had no idea what I was doing. Not that I didn't know, but it's like it was an asset that had no history. You couldn't see where it would retrace or do anything. So I sit here. I actually put this up for you guys live stream yesterday. If you were watching my live stream, you were blessed with one of the greatest entries ever in a coin. So I see this right now. Look, it all started here on the 1 minute chart, okay? And I drew this bull flag. And I was like, oh, that's interesting, I saw it at 178 over here. Actually, no, it started down here. This is insane. Watch this. So I see it move up a little bit, and I'm like, oh, wow, this coin's got some action. And I tell you guys about it at around 178. I say, I'm thinking of trading this. You buy in this flag, it should break out of the flag. Okay? It broke out of the flag. Okay? Then we're in a new flag. And I watched it, and it broke out of this flag. Okay? Then it came up, and it began to flag again. At this point, I brought it up again on my live stream, and I talk about it at 265. Okay? And I'm saying, this coin could break out. It's volatile. It's been moving up a lot lately. Every time it's in a bull flag, it tends to break out of the bull flag again. So, boom, it breaks out. Then it does like this wider version. Now it's sitting at 278. And then last night I'm sitting there and it's at 299, and it just hangs out. Like, it's hanging out right here in this. I'm watching it at 299. See, it does this strange like retest here. And I say, wow, there's another flag. And I'm watching this flag, and I say, you know what? I think I should buy this asset. Even though it's absurd and it just keeps going up, I think I should buy this, And I had to trade it on the 1 minute. Honestly, I had to, because there was just too much action. So I go and get the money ready to transfer into Bitcoin and, get ready to make a Bitcoin trade, which is a big deal for me because it's a double risk trade, right? I'm sliding into double risk. And I open my laptop, get a glass of water. I sit back down, and these are 1 minute candles, guys. It's up 6% in a 1 minute. It's up 13%. 2 minutes, 20%. Okay? Flags again. And then it just starts to move in ways that you just wouldn't believe, Next thing you know, it's at 400. And I'm like, dude, I just would have made 30%. Literally 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 minutes. Okay? 5 minutes. This goes from 300 to 400 Satoshi. Okay? So another reason you should watch my channel, I'm in depth. I really see some pictures that other people don't see. I spent a lot of time analyzing and getting in there. Now, this is where it did this, and then it went to break out, but it didn't. It went sideways. But I looked this at like a flag and a bull flag. And see, I drew my little bull flag here. This was my thinking. And I also saw the 21-day moving average, and I said, you know what? There may be some fundamentals playing out in this ridiculousness. Maybe it'll break out here, 430. And then just 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 minutes later. 7 minutes later, with a wick, this thing goes up to 900. Okay? 900, guys. From 400. 440 at that point. So it doubles. That's 100%. It's 100% right there. Then it tanks. I'm like, all right, it's finally over. This is unrealistic. But then it starts to... Oh, yeah, and on this wick here, I buy at 783. I buy in here at 770 on this wick. I think, you know what? It just can't stop. And then it tumbles, and it tumbles, and it tumbles, and it tumbles, and it goes down to 566. And I'm down, what, like 30%? And I think around, I will disclaim, I put around $3,000. Okay, guys? So, and I always set a stop loss, but I didn't have a chance, like the way it was moving so fast. Next thing I know, though, boom, 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 and I get in, does this, and I get back into the 900 area, and I decide, you know what? It's time to get out. It's time to get out. I can't be greedy. And little did I know that this thing would just keep going all the way and eventually reach 1758. It did it for a second. But guys, you're talking 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 16, 20, 20. Like, this went from 400. Okay? 400 Satoshi. This thing went up 300% in a half an hour, guys. Okay? Life-changing wealth for, like, you know, I ended up making a decent amount on this trade, you know? It was insane. I'm still in shock by it. Like, I woke up this morning. Another reason why I missed the stream today is because I was trading this till like 2:30, 2 in the morning. And after it happened, I was just in complete shock. I was in a state of awe. I like kept replaying what happened over and over in my head and the movement of this coin. And I just, it blew my mind. All right, back to FET, because it's like live updating here. Told everyone, so let's get out of that 1 minute chart. Never want to be in that 1 minute chart again. I do like the 30-minute though. People say it's too short of a time frame, but I don't know. To me, I get the information that I'm getting when I'm trying to make a trade, you know? So here, FET, look at what FET did here. Up, down, up, retesting support, okay? Retesting support. If it holds this line here, that is a support and resistance flip, meaning it used to be, see, it was resistance. If we go back, wow, this line. So it needs to break this line right here at 626. So it kind of is making it out, breaking out. Just keeps sitting. Let's look at it on the 1 hour. To me, that's a flag. You know, I see flag in here. But to me, yeah, we drew those, remember, on a different time frame. That's why they slide out of place. But they're still somewhat relevant. Rounded bottoms are bullish, right? Like, boom. Could come back down, though, and test this trend line. We really need to see if it breaks out above here, you know, which kind of stinks because I want to buy it now. The aggressive buy is to buy now, you know, and I would put a stop loss. I'd only like to lose 5%. So if I got in at 626, my stop loss would be here at 596. 30 away, right here. Boom. 5% loss. And, yeah. So you'd buy now, 596 stop loss, and I would put a 687 take profit, and I would go to bed and see if that. We had the V-shaped recovery, very nice buy on the low RSI, textbook buy really. $100. Here you're more like maybe if you're lucky to catch a wick at 7,000, out at 735, 4% almost, and then here 6,500 at the highest, you know. All you need is 650 for 10%. So that's an over 10% gain. You might get up somewhere in here. But they're all like, they all netted you at least between one. So I'm honing in on FET. I'm also honing in on one. One is just doing things. Look what it just did. Up to 96. Came back down into this flagging area. And now it's kind of breaking out again and retesting this support line. Very interesting. Has like a doji candle there, just kind of indecision, you know. Check it out here. It has room to grow on the RSI. Could bounce back up. This is getting a little over tested on the MACD. We probably will, although it does loop up, meaning it could just give you one more push, but that's high. I mean, look at that. You don't ever see it this high. Yeah, but 86 Satoshi. To me, the move was over. Like, I really wanted this around 68 Satoshi. Somewhere around here. I was watching it in these different channels. It's a shame. I missed out. These are the ones people are watching. These are the ones that are getting movements. 68% chance of a break to the upside. So kind of wedging. You could see this breakout. There you're looking at, 10% loss already, 143 down. So you just got to be easy. You got to play these right. Can't be antsy. But it is like the lower. I mean, it just, look at this thing. Would like to see it break above the 21-day moving average. Ripple, man. Ripple did the VJ recovery. How low did it go? 20 cents. Some 20-cent Ripple, huh? And then you got your 10% recovery. Almost everything recovered 10%. This would be like the third drop I've seen in about a week and a half. It keeps dropping and getting. So I've been actually getting practice at buying those dips, which is cool. This was in an awesome triangle, but it didn't play out. Ended up breaking down. We'll want to reassess where this is kind of back in this range now. So now it could break back out. That's Tezos XTZ. But yeah, really honing in on FET, man. FET, I think it wants to move. I think it's done with this support and resistance line. See, if you go back to 30 minutes, it's over it. See, it's already broken above it, and it's creating resistance here. So that sometimes things happen here on the 30-minute, then they happen on the 1 hour, then they happen on the 2 hour. See, like they happen in succession. So you can see that. That's a pretty interesting move there. Very, very interesting. Band is also worth looking at. V-shaped recovery here. 2253 on the tether. The tether pair. Retesting coming down on the RSI. Has some room. Worth looking at. Tomo. This guy likes to move. Tomo chain. Don't see any like great patterning going on. Still in this long wedge that's going to break out. All of these are in these wedges that are the retracements. Let's draw a retracement on this. On the 30-minute, we can see what we got. Sorry, I'm so tired. I guess it was up. I'm not even that tired. I guess it's just up all night looking at these screens trading. The life of a crypto lifer. So at the 786, really good time to pick up some Tomo chain. Retesting, and it bounced off it a few times. Guys, I like it. It's saying to sell it now, but headlines for Tomo chain, nothing going on. Key trend lines. All right. Well, we did some coin analysis. I showed you what I'm into. Check on data. Let's just see what data did. Oh, let's look at the total too. So this is great. The altcoin market cap bounced. So I had it in this giant trend. I had it in this, something like this. See it? Let's go back to the 4 hour. 4 hour. There it is. There's my. So bounce. And we got our bounce before we hit the bottom here, which could be cool, kind of like this middle bounce. Yeah, and if we could keep coming, this would be nice. And I have a bigger trend line. Must be on the daily that I drew that. Yeah, which isn't looking too bad. I mean, so this is us in a nutshell, guys. The altcoin coin market cap. So we're in this falling wedge, as I said before. Does he talk about total market to excludes Bitcoin bullish? See what he does. This is Alan Masters. I like to check up on Alan Masters. Definitely worth looking into. So he's saying we either go down here, the 64 billion, and then we move up, or we just start moving up. Now we went even further down on his line than he thought we would. It's that 59 million. It's got to be $56 billion, right? The chart is now bullish with bullish indicators. And when did he post this? On November 3rd. Almost a month ago now. Can you believe how fast time has flown? But yeah, I mean, we went down. So he thought we may hit support. We went down. We went down pretty hard. So it's kind of irrelevant. It isn't. Like, sometimes he has good information. So here we got close enough to the trend line. I'll take that wick. So let's hope we start moving up now on the daily. See my little art drawing there. It's pretty cool. But yeah, 68% chance of a break to the upside. We could double back to 138. So, and this market cap can all the way back, man. And all your coins would double, man. You'd be seeing at least 30 to 40%, no matter what coin you hold. So, VeChain retraced down. Let's see, on the daily to the 618. No coincidence, right? 618 bouncing off, showing support now. Yeah, interesting coin to look at. Let me check it on my favorite time frame, that 30-minute. So today it even had some movement. Wow, today it's up a nice 10%. Cutting in at 5, all the way up over 10%, really, if you think about it. On this wick, the V-shape recovery. Thought about buying everything under the sun, and then Bitcoin took the extra dip. It's like, what? I was so into trading data. It's one thing about like crazy moves like that, you know. Now data seems to be kind of making a little bit of a move, which is weird, you know. Now it has this support line that we're looking at here, right? Where it came up, it got rejected. Seemed to bounce here, got rejected here, came up, bounced back up with the wick. We also came up here and got rejected. Then we broke through it. So this line is starting to become an area that this price likes to hover at. Look, 30, we can identify that 306 area. 310, you know. So that could be a support and resistance flip. Maybe a nice place right here at 310, because look, 3 is 3, and you could put your stop loss here at 298, even 290. You know, 5, like again, my 5%, so 15, pretty close. 290, something like that, 293. And if it breaks that support, then it's probably going to go down a little bit more. But if it doesn't, then that kind of gives you that line in the sand, you know, give you some protection. You always want to have some protection. Even the 21-day moving average here breaking through. If these can hit and it can bounce, if it does cross, that could be bearish. You know, we do see the MACD turning. The RSI has room to grow, pointing down a little bit, but any moment it could flick up. That's very fickle. I've watched that go boop, 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 boop. I've actually seen it in real time go up and down. Pretty interesting. Now, Matic's worth checking out. Just had a big run, and now it's kind of in a flag, right? This is something I would like to trade. Now, this is interesting. This is getting tight. It has support with the 21-day moving average. You probably could bounce off of it. It's bullish with all of these in a line. I do like to buy like halfway through the red histogram. So this is like getting to the place where I like to load up. I mean, it is up 26% already, but that doesn't mean it can't still move some more. Very interesting. Very interesting. I like this chart a lot right now, honestly. This will be put into one of my top something to watch. Put this on your radar, guys. Matic. And you could buy this breakout of 282 area. I'm going to set a target for you. I'll show you a stop loss and build the trade. Again, as you can see, you're going to see something about my uncanny style. Not my uncanny style, but my style. Like, if you trade daily, you will find a style that you like. Eventually, you won't have a style if you're not profitable, because you'll stop doing it. And if you stop doing it, you won't have a style. So there, see how I tell you, I go, and I would maybe even get out here, 311, right? So 70% of the move, not to be greedy. There's an 11% chance to make some money here. 11%. There's an 11% move right here that I like. Target 316. Aggressive buy is right now at 276. because like it seems to have wicked up there, so we know we have some buy pressure. It has not much more room in this triangle to go, and stop loss here at 267. You know, because if it breaks through the triangle, then it means it's not relevant. You know, we do only have one touch though. We would like to see another touch, so we would like to see this come down one more time. See, the 15-minute might create more touches. See, it does. See, you have like this. So the 15-minute is letting you know hold on 1 second, guys. Just got to get the door. Hold on, I just gotta finish my live stream, honey. I'll be right there. All right. Sorry about that, guys. But yeah, I'm really looking at Matic right now. Actually, even if it's just touched the trend line here at 278, looking for a target of. Now this target is even higher at 317. Interesting when we look at it on the. But yeah, so oh no, that's the same target, 317. Looking to get out at 311, 312. This is a trade I believe I'm going to take. Literally in the next 10 minutes when I get off from stream. This is definitely a trade I'm going to make. I like this. It's looking very bullish. It's had a lot of big movement. Now it has eyes on it. I think it will have another leg up before it retraces pretty bad. And yeah, let's check it out on the 4 hour and see how we're looking. Funny how see these, they don't match and nothing will match on the 4 hour. But on the 4 hour, having these weird little patterns. These are some strange patterns, honestly, in a row. But to me, that's a flag as well. With basically the same target. So it's looking very healthy. Looking good. Yeah, again, you buy in here in the flag. Stop loss down here, 263. You know, that's again, it's a very low risk trade because you don't have to, you can risk 3% and you're trying to get 10%. So that's a 3-to-1 ratio. You want to make sure your risk reward is good like that. 2-to-1, 3-to-1, 4-to-1, stuff like that. John Bollinger suggests Bitcoin price might have reached its bottom. It could have a turkey week bottom for the cryptocurrency market, according to the trader vet John Bollinger. He nailed it last time. John Bollinger, the creator of the Bollinger Bands indicator, said that it's turkey week bottom for the crypto prices. The trading legend also points out that the setup is looking good for the crypto market. Turkey week bottom in crypto space. The setup is looking good. As reported today, Bollinger was spot on with his head fake prediction that came to fruition October 25th, Bitcoin's third best day in its entire history. At press time, Bitcoin is sitting at 72.44, up by more than 10% since plunging by 6,500 earlier today. Crypto analyst Plan B thinks it's quite possible for Bitcoin to end 2019 above the $10,000 level. The fastest way to get crypto news is follow us on Twitter. But that's awesome, man. Bollinger was right before. He's an awesome trader, and there's a chance that he's right again. This article was really weird. Dollar cost average, even Bitcoin investors using this strategy may be at a loss. The average number of sound investing strategies a crypto investor could be exposure to Bitcoin. Those who jump into Bitcoin investing without a plan can result in significant losses. However, one of the even the slowest, safest methods of accumulating Bitcoin could soon leave investors at a loss if the ever-first cryptocurrency price falls any further. They're saying like all the dollar cost average people because they did it all year round. But honestly, I dollar cost average, and when Bitcoin went to 13.8, like when Bitcoin's over 9,000, I get a little sad because that's when I'm like done accumulating. Like I'm kind of like, all right, I have what I have. I'm sure I'm just going to get little bird crumbs here and there throughout the course of its life, like 20,000. But, honestly, you're looking to gain, you want to buy $500-$600 worth of Bitcoin, and today, that's almost 10%. So when Bitcoin goes 20,000, you're not even you're getting like 2%. But whatever, a percentage of Bitcoin is a percentage of Bitcoin. So he's just breaking down that, making their initial average buy-in somewhere between 3,000 to 6,000. But after April, Bitcoin rally broke up to 6,000 and reached its peak of 14,000. So he's saying if you just kept buying, but I disagree with him, because if you did it right, like $200 a month, you got $200 a month at 14,000, $200 a month at 3,000, $200 a month at 6,000, and $200 at 6,000 this week, let's just say. So I don't know. I think this is kind of a jaded article, and also the people that dollar cost average, we're wary of the price. Like, we're not that blind. Like, like if I were to buy $200 a month and Bitcoin went to 6,500, I'm buying $400 that month, and maybe the next month I'm not buying any. At 8,000, maybe I'm taking a break. Maybe I'm really going hard at these lower prices. Yeah. But here's Data, man. Data was out of control. Streamer Data. I know nothing about the coin. I just watched it. It was out of control. Out of control. Follow me on Twitter at CryptoLife33. Really appreciate it. If you had watched my live stream today, you may have entered Data at 260 sats. It hit 1750. That's 670% in 10 hours. Needless to say, it costs not to tune in to my YouTube channel. Yeah, guys, just don't mean to brag. And I probably got lucky, but I'm just saying I go over these coins daily. I'm thorough. It's my life, and you're going to find awesome information all the time. Yeah. So, boom. Going back over Matic. I'm liking it right now. Strange that it's just like a poll, but I'm liking it. I'm liking it right now. Yeah. So we went over Data. 317. It seems to be kind of... It was just at 289, like when we started. Encash is another coin I'm looking at because it's so low in Satoshi value. It's sitting here at 13. And it has support here. Tried to break out, bounced out, hit it, broke out, hit it, broke out, hit it, down. So that level is seems to be holding, right? You see it, that 13 level. Very risky coin though, obviously. You go down 1 Satoshi, 2 Satoshis. Oof. 1 Satoshi is 10%. So very risky trade. I wouldn't put more than a few $100 in it, but definitely could net you some nice gains that you can then roll over into another coin that makes more sense. Wow, Matic Network hitting 2 cents as we speak. Yeah. So that Satoshi break could be awesome. You could play Matic, USD, or BTC. I'm looking at that BTC pair right now. That's the one that I'm more focused in on. It's looking more right for the picking. I'm in Neblio at the moment. Apparently we're getting a breakout, which is really nice. I just saw this. Let me see the 30-minute. If we got some movement, we did. We spiked up pretty hard just now. Neblio up 7%. Wow. So in the last hour, wow. And here, I actually put this on my channel yesterday. I said an aggressive buy here at the bottom of the trend line at 530.40. And right now, you would be up, if you had taken my call yesterday, you would be up 8%. And we are going for the full 15%. I believe we will get to the top of this trend line. Also see a double bottom here, which could play out and help in our favor. I do see a double bottom here, which will play in our favor. But thank you guys so much for subscribing. Please comment, like, and subscribe.